boys and gears, and welcome back to Vanilla High! As you can see over my shoulder, we have another zombie spawner. So, this one was found by Chhina, and she wants us to build another grinder over here for her, so that way if I'm trying to repair my tools, she has a place to go repair her tools. So, we're gonna do a little bit of a different design this time. This one's gonna use a lot less signs and such in its construction. The ceiling's gonna go one block above this pillar. The pillar's there to block any zombies from spawning on top of the spawner. I'm sure you guys know that already. And this room over here has been cleared out so that way we have space to put in the kill chamber. I'm not sure how far out we're going to wind up going on the kill chamber. I do know that these all need to be, at least I think, hold on, let me double check. 4. Yes, 4 block spaces from each. So this wall, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So I didn't know water affected end rods. Well, I wanted to change these out for torches anyway, so works for me. Let's go ahead and take this stuff and just throw it in this chest over here. She's gonna be decorating the room how she wants to decorate it once we're finished with everything. So, and then this one needs to go out 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, server restart. I had chat turned off, so I couldn't tell that the server was about to restart. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, so right here. This whole wall needs to go. And I'm thinking of doing something that I don't normally do with these sort of things, and putting in a window so you can actually look in to see what is going on in there. So let me just clear all this stuff out real quick. And then... Alright, and yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and start on the time lapse. Alright guys, so I decided to not do a time lapse, and then another thing I realized after I started building this is because we want the kill room over here, I can't really put a glass window into the spawner chamber because the kill room is right here, and we're gonna have to run the water flow for it over this way. Also, for some reason, I always forget that the that building one of these things is ridiculously annoying because as soon as there's dark spots, you start getting mobs spawning from the sun. Like, see, I have the whole spawner completely surrounded with torches, but it's not enough. So, the method we're going to use, because I want them to move out of here quickly, is I'm actually using blue ice to lay out the groundwork for the floor that they're going to be traveling across. Something's not right. I must have miscounted somewhere. Hold on. I did miscount. I see where I made my mistake now. So... and then this one is going to have to be a stone brick. And I know some of you are probably like, Haberja, no one's ever going to be inside the zombie grinder. Why do you want to make it look all nice and pretty? Well, what if you are inside the zombie grinder at some point? Do you want it to look horrible? But, no, the other reason is because, China has a bunch of mine shafts around here, so it's actually going to be easier to, for her to know that she's about to hit something that she's not supposed to, if there's, very clear, visible, you know, materials. And I need to hollow out some space over here, because I didn't think about it, but the kill room needs to be level with this floor, not the spawner itself. Oh, great. Internet went out for a moment. Alright, it's back. But, yeah, I'm gonna clear out a little bit more space over here, and I'll come back to you guys once I finished laying out all the blue ice. Alright, folks, so I've got all the ice in. I am not putting the water in yet. We're going to save that for last. But I have all the ice in. I have the little transition part that's going to send them up the chute. What's going to happen is there's water that's going to be right here. It's going to flow across this little wall that's going to bump them up, pushing them forward at the same time, so they'll come and they'll jump up into this chute. It's going to send them up a ton of blocks. I don't remember how many blocks we're going up with this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So it's going to send them up 23 blocks because of the water. And then they'll get pushed across and fall down a chute, which will then land them right where we want them for Christina to be able to kill them. So, this is one. And, yeah, so I'll catch back up with you guys once I've got that chute built. Alright, and we're back for a moment. So, what I was thinking of doing, I've already put in all the ice, I did the tubes, I've got the kill room set up right here. So, what I'm thinking of doing is, setting up, so this is the actual kill chamber itself. I want to have glass going all the way around the outside of it, so that way you can see that it's actually working, you know? Just like we have glass right here, so we can see that zombies are coming through and getting sent up through the chute. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put... Oop, I thought I was holding my sword. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put hoppers all along here, going into some chests that are going to go right here. And then on top of those hoppers, I'm going to put slabs, stone brick slabs, so that way even the little baby zombies that may come through the system can't get to you. I want to make it a larger platform like this because then entity cramming, you don't have to worry about entity cramming so much. Over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some glowstone down these rows here, and then just stack up some chests going all the way up the sides. Because I know China likes to hold on to pretty much everything that you can get from the zombies and the drowns. That's the other thing is, what I might do instead is just put slabs across here. Will that work? I don't know if that'll work. Because I need the water to be in there for them to turn into drowns. So I'm not sure how exactly to do that. Maybe I could waterlog the slabs, but... Well, let's check it. Okay, so if I put those there, we're going to have blocks here, no blocks here because that's where we're going to stand, and then the chests are going to be there. So, I have some water buckets. Let's go ahead and grab some of those. Okay, that's what I was worried about. I was worried that the water was going to flow out like that. So yeah, we can't do it that way. Unless... let's see, we've got some spruce fences. Some spruce fence gates, maybe? Okay, let's try this. So... if I put a spruce fence gate here, and open that, and then waterlog this block. Now the question is, will they turn into drowns with that level of water? Alright, well, what we can do is when we get to the point of fully finishing all of this, because then what you'll do is you'll stand inside the fence gate. Can you swing your sword while inside the fence gate? Yes, looks like it. Hold on. Let's just double check. Okay, so yeah, if you're standing actually inside the fence gate, you'll be able to swing your sword. Okay, so let's make 3 fence gates real quick. One. So we've got our 3 fence gates now for when we get to that point. Anyway, we need to take all this out because I need to put in the hoppers still and the chests and all that. But that's the idea, and then of course all the other chests are going to go over here, so that way she has extra storage space. And yeah, and I set my spawn here for when we get to the point of doing the water. So I'm gonna go grab the rest of those supplies, then I'll come back and show you guys what it looks like with all of that stuff plugged into place. Alright guys, so the kill room is fully completed now. We've got the little area where we kill them at, we've got the collections, we've got storage for all the drops. I pulled out the glass for now right here because I need to put the water in, and because this is going to be a bubble vader right here, I kind of need it to not, like, I need it to be able to be accessible right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move some things around in my inventory here for a minute, eat some cooked chicken, and we're going to head in there, sword drawn, and try and kill some of these zombies before we begin the process of actually putting the water in, because there is going to be a lot of zombies in here. Let's go ahead and put 1 water bucket there, and 1 water bucket there, and that'll start pushing them away from us. And you see how they're moving right up onto that soul sand there. That's what we wanted. We wanted them to move straight across onto that soul sand. So now, what we'll do is we'll begin placing the water that's going to take us upwards. So now we go ahead and pull out our book, because we set our home over at that bed. Forgot we have to turn chat on. So since we set our home over at that bed right inside the kill room, now we can just pop over here. Let's stack up all our buckets real quick. Just one of these. Okay. Pop it back in here. Home again. And then that way we can just keep filling up these buckets. Stack our buckets up again. And fill them up again. And I'll catch back up with you guys once I've finished putting all that water in. Alright guys, so all the water's in place. I just have to head in there and take out the torches real quick. So, I'm just gonna punch a little hole right here. Head inside. Torch, 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 and get that last torch. There we go. Quickly get out of there. Seal it back up. Now you can see it's completely dark in there, and we can watch as the zombies kind of cruise on in and head right up that bubble elevator. The only slight problem I've found so far with this design is it looks like they get caught a little bit at that area right there. So what I might wind up doing is just changing that out straight for ice, so then they can just get pushed all the way through. But you see here, we've already got some candidates. We just gotta find out now if they actually turn into drowns while they're in there. There's one of the torches that went before. Yeah, I'm not liking what's going on right there. Still got the fence gates on me, so let's go ahead and pop those into inventory there. I've got some blue ice right here. Go ahead and do that. See if that solves our problem. Yeah, that looks like it did it. Now they just seem to go straight through into the chamber. Now we just gotta watch to see if they turn into drowns. And if they turn into drowns, then we know we've got a fully functioning farm. If not, we'll just have to add a little more water. We can just put an extra layer of water above the slabs. Looks like one of them's stuck again. What I might have to do is just pop these out and replace them with these fence gates, so that way whenever there's an issue, I can just kind of poke my head in. Where'd my fence gate go? Well, I don't know what happened to my fence gate, so I'll just make another one real quick. then whenever they get caught up in there, we can just pop it open like this and lure them towards us. But right now, we're just waiting to see if they turn into drowns. So far, it doesn't look like it, so let's go ahead and clear them out. There we go. Bucket back there. I forgot I already cleared the water out. Alright, I'll be right back once I get some more water. Okay, yeah, she needs to light up these caves, because for reals, she gonna die if she don't. Let's see, some light over here. Shove some light up in this corner up here. Some extra light right there. Hopefully that'll help. Alright. I'll be right back once I get some water. Alright guys, so I put some water in there. Hopefully that'll be enough now to actually turn them into drowns. So let's... go ahead and stand back and wait to see if they turn into drowns. This might take a little bit, so I might time-lapse this part. Ah, there we go. Looks like the two baby zombies converted into drowns. So I might need to put one more layer of water in there. So what I'm thinking what I'll do instead is, I'll just go ahead and close these first. And then take these out. Oh, I forgot, my inventory's pretty much full. Let's throw some of this stuff in here. I need... So, what we'll do is we'll just go ahead that. Then grab our slabs. Slab there. Slab there. Slab there. There we go. And that should make it so we this down one more block. We can just go ahead and grab our slabs. Boop, boop. And we can come down here, and we should be able to still hit the zombies. Like so. And we just open up these fence gates so that way they see us and come this way. Alright, so I think we've worked that all out now. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!